Hey everyone, welcome to another Traveling Solo Log. This is Solo. Hope you guys are all doing well and fine. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today because unfortunately, if you guys don't know, I'm actually in Belgrade, Serbia, which Belgrade is a nice city, but you have to take account that there's a lot of immigrants here, and I'm not saying all immigrants are bad, but I've dealt recently with a situation that happened on Friday, actually last Friday, where some immigrants actually stole my things from me, stole my wallet, stole my cell phone, stole my camera, stole my sunglasses, almost nearly stole my passport, but thank God I still have my passport. So that being said, I'm just going to jump into this video. I'm going to try not to edit this video that much. So that being said, I just want to tell you I got some injuries from this incident. You can see my arm's a little bit messed up over here. Then over here as well, it's like scraped up, messed up. And then here you can see my hands messed up. And then I just want to show you my knees real quick. Like my knees are pretty messed up. And here's my other knee. It's pretty messed up as well. And then I have a few bruises on my body. So I'm just making this video for the purpose just to tell you guys, can traveling be dangerous? Because if you guys don't know, or you do know, that I like to travel a lot. So this is the most difficult situation that I dealt with, unfortunately. And hopefully by seeing this video, that if you're someone that's going to travel, or have traveled before, or know someone that's going to travel, I hope this helps you out. Because I don't want this incident to happen to anybody. I don't want this to happen to you as a viewer, my family, my friends, all the people that follow me on Traveling Solo Log, anyone. I just hope this never happens to anyone. So that being said, I want to talk about, can traveling be dangerous? And by the way, this did not happen from a Serbian person. This happened, I said, by an immigrant. I don't want to say this specifically what country this person came from, because I know there can be bad people from every country. It doesn't matter if you're from, from the Middle East, from Southeast Asia, from South America, from any country or any region, this could happen to. So that being said, let me jump into my situation. So if you know, I've been in Belgrade, Serbia for more than a week now. I've posted some videos with my Serbian friend, posted some other nice videos, but I stopped a few days ago because actually last Friday this incident occurred. So what happened was, it was a Friday night, I was by myself, traveling solo. So I was by myself, walking on the pedestrian street. You can see from my past video in Serbia, it's called walking downtown in Serbia. I was walking downtown on the pedestrian street, safe street. It was nighttime, I want to say around 10 o'clock. And what happened was, I was walking by myself. I came across this guy. This guy started talking to me. He told me he was a tourist. And first he asked me, he said, "Are you Arab?" in Arabic, because I can speak Arabic. My father's from the Middle East. So he asked me, "Am I Arab?" I said, "Yeah, I'm Arab. Like, I have Arab blood in me. My father's from the Middle East. My mom's not from the Middle East. I'm mixed." So anyways, I said, "Yeah." And then he just asked me questions like, "What are you doing here?" This and that. I told him I'm a tourist. I'm just trying to enjoy my time here in Belgrade. The guy was like, "Awesome." I asked him, like, what is he doing here? He said, "I'm also enjoying my time here. I'm a tourist." I talked about his family. He talked about, we talked about normal things like, "Oh, how long have you been here? What do you think of Belgrade? What do you think of Serbia?" So then after that, we went, he was like, "Do you want to grab some snacks? There's a park, we could just chill out there." I was like, "Sure." We were walking the pedestrian street for a while, and then we walked to near this park, which was like a hill. It was like an inclined hill that has grass and has gravel. So before we did that, we grabbed some snacks, we grabbed some drinks, and then we went on the hill. We just talked, chilled, had a good time. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary to me, right? So when you go traveling, you might find someone that's also traveling too, that they try to relate to you. So this guy tried to relate to me, tried to manipulate me, like, "Oh, you're Arab? You're Middle Eastern? Oh, that's cool." And then he told me what country he's from. The reason why I'm not saying what country he's from, because every country, like what I said, you always have to keep your mind sharp and always look out for anyone. There's scummy people from every country, and there's great people from every country too. So that's why I don't want to say the country. Well, anyways, back to the topic. So he was like, do you want to get some more like snacks or whatever? So I said, sure, let's go. So we went to this kiosk store. And then we went to the kiosk store. He ended up meeting two of his other friends from another country but the same region. And if you guys don't know where the immigrants come from, you could search online. I'm sure you'll find out what countries they come from. Because unfortunately Europe, they have a problem with a lot of immigrants coming in. I know a lot of immigrants work hard and do great stuff. But unfortunately a lot of them, they come from countries or they come from places that they've lost everything. And because they lost everything, they don't have anything to lose. So they're willing to steal, willing to do many bad things. So unfortunately, so this guy met two of his friends. They said hello to me, how are you doing, this and that. So I was like, you know, they seem like nice people. So I asked them like, you know, do you want any snacks? Do you want to drink something? So they got whatever they wanted. I even paid for it for my own money because I'm not saying I'm a nice, well, I am a nice person, I feel like, but you know, I don't want to go like, oh, I paid for their snacks. So I paid for their snacks and whatever they wanted. And then we all just sat in that incline park. And when I was sitting at the incline park, we're just talking about normal things, just about their life, about their family. Even one of them added me on Facebook. So I was like, okay, they seem like fair people, very nice. And keep in mind, I had because you know, I like to make videos, so I had like a man purse with me. Here, let me just bring it, one sec. So I had this, like, I guess you could say man bag or man purse, however you think is great. So I had it like this on me. And then I just put it to my side. You can see it's zippable. So it was zipped up, put to my side. Inside was my camera, my sunglasses, and some camera accessories. So I had it put to my side, like just pretend I'm putting it on, like I'm sitting down and I put it onto my side. So one guy was sitting on my right, one guy was sitting on my left, another guy was sitting across from me. So then what happened was we were just talking, everything seemed normal. And the guys on this side were trying to like divert my attention. Like I wasn't really thinking about it at the time. You know, you don't really think about these things until after it happens. It's like, yeah, why were they? They're just asking like, oh, what area do you live in, this and that. And like, oh, you know, what do you do? You know, they're just asking me more questions. I was asking them questions. And then little did I know, the guy like on this side, like when I was looking here, he was like going into this and taking out things. And I didn't really pay attention to that. So then I looked to my right and I saw my bag was open. I was like, what? Why is my bag open? This is weird. So I looked in my bag and I saw my camera missing, my GoPro camera. This is the main camera I shoot all my videos with. So I'm like, oh wow, this is weird. Like, did I accidentally, like, it was unzipped and it just fell out? Because, you know, we're in a park. There's grass. It was nighttime, so there wasn't that many lights. There were some lights in the park. But wasn't at the area we were sitting in, wasn't like that lit up. So I was looking over there, and then I started getting suspicious. I was like, can they take my camera? I was like, they seem like normal people. They seem nice and friendly. So then what happened was, I was looking around for my camera for a little bit, and then I was like, wait. Someone must have took it. So I was like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, guys. I know I just met you. Is it okay if I search your body a little bit, just because I know it's a little bit odd, but you know, why would my camera go missing? They said, yeah, sure, no problem. Like, no problem. Yeah, we're cool, we're friends. So then I searched one of them, I searched another guy, and then, yeah, like, you know, you probably just dropped it on the grass somewhere, you know, it could happen. So I was like, yeah, maybe I did drop it on the grass, sorry. So then I took my cell phone and I was looking for it, like, on the grass, like, where could it be, searching for it. And then one of the guys was like, oh, let me help you with the camera. I said, sure. Like, you know when your phone has the flashlight on it? So I was using the flashlight app. So one of the guys was like, yeah, let me look with the flashlight app. And I was just, you know, like searching around, pretending like looking. And then all of a sudden I looked to like my left, and this guy just like vanished in thin air. And I'm asking his two friends, like, where did this guy go? Like, no problem, he just went to the store, just get something to, you know, drink, or he'll come back just in a little bit, this and that. Then I just hang out, just smoke a cigarette, and I don't smoke cigarettes, by the way. I was like, no, something's weird about this, like, so now my camera's gone, and my phone is gone. So I'm like, no, this is weird, something strange is happening. I was like, no, you call back your friend right now, I wanna get my stuff. And then, you know what happened? The one guy was like, no, it's okay, he's coming close to me, no, it's okay, this and that. Then all of a sudden he put his hand in my pocket, and I'm like, yo, like, get away, like, you know, I nudged him off, this and that, but he ended up, because these guys are professional pickpocketers. You know, like, this is the profession. He took my wallet, and I was like, hey, give it back, this and that. You know, I was very mad. Anyone would be mad in this situation. So I I told him, hey, give it back right away. After he took my wallet, he just looked at me like, huh? He sprinted. He sprinted. I didn't know what to do. Like, he sprinted right away. Obviously, my first reaction, sprint after him. I sprinted after him, and it was off a hill. So I was on a hill, and it was in a park. So there's some gravel, there's some grass. You know what I mean? And it wasn't that lit up. My shoes, if you guys know, I slip on my shoes. I don't really like tie it tight, so my shoes wasn't on that tight. And what happened was I chased the guy. I fell down a couple of times, and I got all these markings on my body, this and that. I was bleeding. That guy just ended up just sprinting. Like, he was ready for this. He was just sprinting, and he left. I was all bloody. You could see my knees and my body was like pretty messed up. I have some bruises. I'm like, couldn't walk properly. I was so much emotions were happening to me. And I'm sure anyone who dealt with this situation would have these kind of emotions, because I thought they were good people. Trustworthy. I thought they were just tourists. But afterwards, I found out they were just some people that came to this country illegally, unfortunately. So what did I do? As anyone would do, you go to the police. So I was bloody, very frustrated, didn't know what to do. So I went to one random Serbian guy. I told him my situation. Was like, look, man, I'm bleeding right now. It's nighttime. I just got like all my valuables stolen from, and please help me. So what did the guy do? He called the police. I thank that guy so much. He's Serbian, so they're, you know, like the Serbian people, from what I've experienced, they're very good. So the Serbian guy, he called the police. The guy said the police are gonna come in 5 minutes. So I'm like, man, like 5 minutes is way too long, this and that. You know, because I just wanna find them, right away catch them, and get back my stuff. So anyways, I waited with the guy for like 5 minutes. And that 5 minutes honestly seemed like an hour to me. Just so much emotions happening in my head. So the police come. I was like, great, the police come. Now I could tell them what area I was at. Maybe they could just go with me and go around like the area and just patrol around and look for the guys. It didn't happen like that. The police stopped in their car. Like, oh, so what happened? So I had to explain the situation to the Serbian guy, and he had to translate it to the police in Serbian. Because unfortunately, I found out that the majority of the police here, they don't speak English. Some police do speak English, but other police don't speak English. So it's better to always be with someone Serbian. Well, it's better to be with somebody just because maybe you'll never deal with the situation. Well, anyways, so I got in the cop car, and I thought, okay, we're gonna go for a patrol. No, that didn't happen. I ended up, the police transferred me to another cop car, and then I went to the police station. So at the police station, I was waiting to talk to the police, but we had to bring in like one cop that could speak English. It was a female police officer. She spoke to me in English. She was just like, oh, you know, I explained my situation. She was like, okay, you're gonna have to wait until like the investigators, or what do I say, the detectives like come in. They're not in right now. So you're gonna have to wait like an hour or so. So I was like, okay. And it passed like a half an hour, past an hour. So I was asking like one of the police officers, hey, like, do you know where the police female officer is? He was very rude. He's like, you know, she's dealing with other stuff, not just your case. Like, you know, you can't just be bothering her, blah, blah, blah. And like, you could tell, like, I'm exhausted right now. I just lost so many things. I'm injured. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not the time for me to give me an attitude. I was very nice and polite. You could see, even out how I'm talking, I'm not giving him attitude or nothing. I was like, okay, whatever. So now I'm at the police station. It's like the whole night's going, like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., like maybe like, I was like 4 or 5 a.m. And I'm very exhausted, tired, drained emotionally, physically. I'm just like, you know what? So I have my bag here, which is like empty, not really that many contents still left inside. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put my head on the desk, just, you know, go to sleep for a little bit. And, you know, just wake up. Hopefully by the time I wake up, you know, the detective has just walked in, the investigator. So as I'm asleep at the police station, this even gets crazier. My bag here gets stolen inside of a police station. I know, it's crazy. It's stolen inside of a police station by like some crazy guy. So I wake up, I see my bag's missing now. So I talked, well, I don't really care at this point because all my important content's already been stolen. So I asked the police officer, like, hey, what happened to my bag? I was just with me. Police officer like, like, he had an idea of like who took it. So he went outside for like 5-10 minutes. They sat down with this guy and they questioned him for like 5-10 minutes. Like a whole like group of police officers were surrounding him. They're like, hey, what happened to this guy's bag? Why do you take it? Blah blah blah. We're in the police station. We have a camera over there. We saw you. Give him back his bag. You're gonna be in deep crap. I didn't understand. They're all speaking to me in Serbian, but you could kind of get the gist of it by their voices and stuff. And at that point, I was just like, my mind was blown. I was just like, I'm in a police station. This happens, but you know, things can happen anywhere, anytime. So then after that, I was like, okay. I waited until the morning. The investigator came in. He could speak English. Also, his colleague can speak English. They talked to me for a bit. His colleague was nice. She even gave me some coffee, which was nice. So some of the police officers were very nice, and some were just a little bit moody, I can say. So they heard my investigation. They took like about an hour or so to get done with it. So it's like 8 a.m. at this point. So I'm exhausted. I was like, let me just go to the place where I'm staying at, you know. So yeah, you're free to go. So when I get back to my place, I checked my computer and I found out that one of the police officers actually messaged me and I was like, hey, you have to go back to the station. So I go back to the station and the police officer was like, yeah, the guy who stole your bag at the station, you're going to actually have to go to the judge and talk to the judge about it. And you're gonna go through like the whole like legal proceedings. So I'm just like, whoa, like, and I was like, how long is it gonna take? He's like, oh, just like an hour. Ended up taking the whole day. So like from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And keep in mind, like from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., the whole night I just dealt with some stuff. And now from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I have to deal with some other stuff. So it's like I would say maybe like a 16-hour, 17-hour time span. And they're like, yeah, you have to just sit down here and wait to go to like the courthouse. And we're gonna take you to the courthouse and you're gonna have to just state your case and that. So I stayed in the courthouse till like 4 p.m. So it was literally like from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I literally just like, you see I'm sitting on a chair, I just sat in a chair and waited. I couldn't get up, really. Like, I got up a few times, but like, no, like you have to sit down, just stay here. I didn't drink anything, I didn't eat anything. So I was like very hungry. And then like I tried to go to the bathroom a couple times. The police officer even followed me to the bathroom. Like I was like a criminal, which I feel honestly, I'm like, am I a criminal? I'm a victim and I feel like a criminal. It's okay, I can't, you know, this is how it is. It is what it is. So then after that, while I was waiting to like go to the trial, I saw like 3 guys that did some like, they're immigrants. I'm reiterating, sorry, that they were immigrants because the police officers even told me that a lot of the immigrants here unfortunately make a lot of trouble. So they're immigrants and unfortunately they actually stabbed 2 people. So I was sitting next to 2 stabbed victims. They're bleeding like one guy was bleeding from his leg, other guy was bleeding like over here, bleeding like all over their body. And I'm like sitting there, so I'm like sitting in the chair all day with like some people that were like bleeding, just got stabbed. Across from me are like some other like dirty people. The guy who stole my bag on my side. I'm just like, what am I doing? Like, this is crazy. So in my mind, I was just running through it. I was like, man, they stole my contents. It's gonna be expensive for me, but I'm like, thank God I have my life. Because like even my family and friends, I told them and they're saying the same thing, like thank God you have your life. You lost all your things, maybe personally, but something that you can never like get back is your life. You know, you only have one life. So that being said, I was just like, man, I'm sitting next to these guys who got stab wounds. So I did a legal proceeding and there was a translator there while it was good. So there was a translator there. And I never dealt with this kind of like legal proceeding. It's a little bit different than like I was in a courthouse, but I wasn't actually in the place where to have the trial. And they're like, do you want to proceed to like, you know, for the case? Do you want to proceed and like for convicting the guy, this and that? And then after that, after I dealt with the situation, I'm like very exhausted emotionally. I had to like walk back to my hotel, which was like, or the place where I'm staying at for like a half an hour. And I'm like broke now, I have no money, foreign country. The only thing I have, thank God they did not steal, is my passport. So I'm like, man, I'm just like, the whole situation just really drained me physically, mentally, and spiritually. Because I'm thinking to myself, I was like, I'm in a foreign country, you could see my videos, I was happy, I was like, hey guys, what's up, this and that. And then this just like came to me and drained me. Because what happened was I was manipulated by those guys. The first guy that I met, he wasn't a tourist, he was an immigrant. And then he saw his 2 friends. They were lying, they're saying one works at a place, one just, you know, is a student. So I got manipulated, lied, and I didn't know they were planning from the beginning to get me relaxed, let me talk to them, be all friendly, and then they're ready to do this. So I was exhausted, I got played, my stuff has been stolen, I was with the police like place, the police station or in the courthouse for about like 16, 17 hours. So emotionally, it just drained me, man. Honestly, I didn't want to make this video because I want to make positive content, but I want people to know that if you ever go overseas or go anywhere, this could happen to anyone, anytime. I know there's pickpocketers overseas, there's many dangerous people, but I never had the idea that people could be friendly and just friendly, kind, try to relate to you. Oh, you're Middle Eastern, you're Middle Eastern, you speak some Arabic. Oh, that's cool, I can speak some too, this and that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just crazy. Honestly, I felt very down these past few days. Thank God I'm feeling a little bit better, but yeah, and if you guys ever have this kind of experience or something close to it, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you're planning on traveling solo or if you're just planning with your friends or family, please be safe. Don't talk to strangers. If you're gonna talk to a stranger, make sure at least this guy like works at a restaurant, this and that. You know where he works at, so you're a little bit more comfortable. Not some guy who you meet off the street. That was my fault. And you know, as we say, you live and you learn. So hopefully I learned from this situation, and I don't want anyone to deal with this situation. That's why I'm making this video. So guys, please, I actually made this Buy Me a Coffee. There's a website called Buy Me a Coffee. It's just a few dollars if you guys want to support me, because I want to repurchase the things I lost. I really appreciate it. The link is actually down below. Just buy me a coffee so you can help me with a couple of dollars or however much money you want to help me and support this channel. I want to continue traveling, continue recording videos. It's honestly tough for me. I was thinking of just giving up, but I don't want to give up. I want to keep on striving. This happened to me, happened in the past. Hopefully I could just make something positive with it and just warn other people that if you're traveling in Europe, watch out for people that are immigrants or whatever, because Europe does have a problem. And it didn't happen to me by Serbians, it happened to immigrants. I know there's some good immigrants, they do very good things, which I understand, and there's some bad immigrants. There's good and bad people from every country. So don't trust people even if they say they have some similarity towards you. And that being said, please share the video. If anyone's about to travel, if anyone who you know is going to travel, please share the video, like it, and I hope this video just massively explodes to become like a very hot video that has thousands of views or even millions of views, just so you can protect people from losing stuff. Because I want people to enjoy traveling, have fun traveling. I met good people. I met this one Serbian guy, you can see in my other video. Very nice guy, we had a great day. So there's good people out there. I met a Turkish guy at a cafe, I told him about it. He was like, I'm so sorry about this, he even offered money. Because I didn't have money for a few days. Thank God I got some money for my family. They sent me some money. So yeah, that's basically it. I just want to say thank you for making it this far. I love you guys for viewing this video. And if you have any other traveling experience or if you just want to shoot me a positive message, I really appreciate it. As always guys, stay safe out there and just keep your valuables with you. And if you ever go out, just keep the bare needs that you need to go out. Okay, don't take your wallet if you don't need your wallet. You know what I mean? Just really take your precautionary measures. So please share this video, guys. I hope it was beneficial for you and you learned something. So always keep your eye out, no matter if the person looks like you or tries to, say tries to relate to you like tourist, you're a tourist. No, don't give your information to anybody. If anybody asks you why you're coming to a country, just tell them visiting my friends, visiting my family. This and that. Try to act like you're a local there. So just, you know what I mean? Just stay away from the situation. And please guys, check the link down below for the Buy Me a Coffee. I'd appreciate it. And if you can't afford it, that's okay too. I'm just glad you're viewing this video, and please share it with a loved one. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye guys. Peace. Hopefully I can continue making videos. See you.